Greetings and welcome to Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. This is where I'd like for you to get into the comments, tell me who you are, tell me where you're tuning in from. As always, this is my favorite part of the broadcast, so jump on in and tell me where you're tuning in from. Thank you very much. Somebody let me know if that music is too loud, too. And if you're just tuning in, this is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. This is a shout-out section. This is where I want you to get in the comments, tell me your name, and tell me where you're tuning in from. Dr. Cooper, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, my brother. Tell the people where you're tuning in from, please. Thank you for being the first one to do it. That's so funny, man. It's like, I don't know. It's easy, guys. Just say where you're from. A lot of y'all tell me, it's like, oh, Travis, I was watching the show the whole time, but I just don't say nothing. This is why I want you to say something. Literally, you know, I'm not asking for a soliloquy. Tell me your name. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Thank you so much, Dr. Cooper. I appreciate it. Oh, he said the music is loud. Okay, I'll turn it down. Y'all let me know if that's better. Mr. Seaworth, how you doing, Brother Shelton? Good to see you. Thank you for being here, tuning in from Dallas, Texas. What's going on, Sir Lemmy? How you doing, my brother? Super Tanner, good to see you in the house on tonight. Look, we got to have a discussion about this Jenny's ice cream, my brother, because look, in 2 days, I think I tried about 6 flavors. So we need to have a discussion about that. Appreciate it, Al. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, honey bunny. I love you too. My wife is in the house tonight. She's somewhere close to me. I don't know where she is, but she's around here. Yada da dum. Ba 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 da 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 da. Maybe you see what Al called you. So he said, "What's up, Unc?" Lakila, how you doing, my sister? Tuning in from Virginia. Thank you for being here. Dr. Copeland, thank you for being here, tuning in from Virginia. Good to see you as well. We got Mr. Barnes in the house from Orlando on tonight. Who else is here? Jump in. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Tell me where you're tuning in from. That's my favorite part of the show. And the music is getting close to going off too. It's funny. I say this every week, y'all. Y'all know I play that from my phone, and I'm always nervous it's gonna ring in the middle of this. So fingers crossed, we almost at the end of it. Come on, YouTube crew. I see the numbers going up. I need just look, jump in, tell me where you're tuning in from, and say what's up. That's all I need you to do. And my sister's in the house. 5 hearts today, and they're red. Thank you so much. Love you too. Good to see you. All right, y'all. The music is over. Let me turn this thing off. I tell y'all, that scares me every time. My wife doesn't like when I do this. She's like, you don't have to announce like what's going on. And maybe she's right. It's just easy to just go ahead and throw that out there. So if the phone does ring, it's like, okay, well, I mean, hell, you already knew what it was. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. Got a special show lined up for you guys on today. Before I do this, as always, I like to start off, giving a shout out to my young artist programs that we call the Young Icons. That many of them have been on the show and frequent the show, and we're finishing up the web series, which I will be debuting soon after we're done with this season. Let me just show it to you guys real quick, and then we'll get started. And you guys, all of them have been on at one point or another. But anyway, guys, so I developed this platform for artists of all types and levels to come on, and we can talk about, the journey to becoming an artist and the inside and the background things on what it is that we do. So we come and we share struggles and triumphs and everything that we do that involves the development of being an artist. And I'd like for you guys to tune in and we talk about also vocal technique and things like that as well. Okay, so today is the second reunion show, and what I decided to do for today, this is let me give you the rundown. I brought back clips of everybody who was on the show. Well, not everybody, just in terms of some of the most requested ones, and we may end up doing another one. We may not. I'm gonna get through as many of them as I can on today. But it's like your favorite guests from season 1 and season 2. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is to go ahead and start with my kids first. I'm gonna start with Kaya. You guys remember Kaya Linda, huge personality. One of my students, she's actually not my student anymore. She's in college. She's just finished her freshman year. But this is a clip from when she was back on the show. And we'll talk about this after I play. Kaya's a huge personality, and let me just go ahead and tell you, she performs no matter what. One person, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. She's gonna give it to you. Watch her face in this.
Suddenly my world's gonna change its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I've watched it growing. And oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Tell us, should we try and stay? Should we run away? Or is it better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it's taught me to love. So it's real, real, real to me, and that love that we must look inside.
Okay, so that was Kaya. You guys remember Kaya? See, some people in the comments are telling me that it's a bit choppy. So as I got a bunch of videos lined up to show, so that might be why it's doing that. So as I get as I play one, I will remove them out, and then hopefully it gets better. So that was Kaya. Let me just go and address the comments real quick. Benny, thank you for being here, sir, from New Orleans. Miss Pat from Tiffany, good to see you as well. Okay, let's try this one more time, guys. Hopefully this one we'll have a little bit better luck with this one. This one is Brandon. We all know Brandon. 1 second. Fingers crossed that the bandwidth plays in the way that we want it to. Let's try it.
I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Yeah. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me.
So that's Brandon. Brandon's been on the show at least 4 or 5 times. And the thing about Brandon, guys, to me, he's one of those people who came from the factory with like an enormous gift. Like Brandon has the skill of Alicia says ridiculous. I agree. Like he came literally to earth with the skill of like a Jasmine Sullivan, but he has like the heart and connection of, like a Patti LaBelle. He can tap into something immediately and make you feel it immediately. He's extremely talented. And Brandon is older now too. A lot of you guys might remember him from viral videos when he was young. you know, singing in like the plays and stuff like that around Atlanta and stuff like that. But it's like when I tell you now, he is in high school now. Somebody said Brandon was killing it. He's in high school now, and like I said, we're getting ready to prepare him to, you know, get ready for college and stuff like that. So like, be on the lookout for Brandon. Oh, thank you for doing that, Alicia. So guys, who are watching now, take the time now to tag people in the comment section who you think can benefit or who will enjoy what it is we do here. Moving right along. Let me go ahead and remove that video because once I take it off, I think it'll free up some space. Somebody was telling me that it was a little bit choppy. So let me know. No, absolutely high school. Oh, Alicia, that video when he did that, that was season 1. He was 14 or 15, literally 14 or 15. Let me address the comments real quick. Mr. Copper, thank you for being here, sir. Love you to death, man. Good to see you. We have Shayla Stuckey, who I definitely want on season 3. We got to have a conversation very soon. I saw the video of you and your daughter singing, so we got to discuss that, okay? Please and thank you. Who else do I need to address in here? She says, wait, high school. No, yes, I said high school. That I think he was 15 when he did that. Okay, so that now the students are gone. I think the next thing I want to do is let's go over like the opera singers. You know, we have everybody on the show from gospel to R&B. A lot of people do a lot of different things. Let me go through the opera clips first, right? I'm going to start with Travius right here. Here he is. Beautiful. Take it up half step. Do my home. I'm gonna take it back. There we go. I didn't mean to show that part, but bear with me. Okay. My home is overjoyed. Beautiful. Take it up half step. Do my home is home. Take it up. Do it again. Home is okay. Home is okay. Think ooh. Think ooh. Okay. My home is overjoyed. Notice it's easy now. That doesn't feel different to you. Yes. A lot. Listen, it sounds incredible. Do one more. Do my home. Okay, so that one is way behind. Let me try one more time. That one was way behind. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he came on and he sang a spiritual. He's saying Deep River. And like on the My Home is Over Jordan part, he was singing it spread. And it's like, so what we worked on the show was for him to streamline it. And I was telling him to think O or ooh on the top. So as opposed to my home is my home is over Jordan. So that's what we worked on with that. Let me remove that one from the thing. I know that one didn't look like it played well. It was even choppy on my end. So let me know if he even showed up on the screen. You know, I won't remove that one. In fact, I'll try that one again a little later. Okay, moving right along. Let's try this one. You guys remember Antonio? Antonio's from Jacksonville. I'm gonna pull him up real quick. Let's see if this one works. I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, and I know okay, brother has a very solid technique. Like his voice lies low, like in the body. Guys, get in the comments and tell me what you thought about that. For those of you who are hanging around, like his voice, like literally is lined up kind of naturally. You know, and we worked on that. When I had him go back and sing that again, I asked him to take out like you know, some of the embellishments and some of the runs he was doing, so we can kind of get the essence of the song and hear what the melody is supposed to be. But literally, he knows how to connect. He knows how to communicate a song, and clearly, he can really sing. Okay, got a couple more clips for you guys. Hang on. Okay, so I don't know how I skipped this one. Fingers crossed that that this one works in the way that it needs us to. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Definitely a crowd favorite here.
Ooh,
Go ahead, Madam K. Okay, so those of y'all who saw that live when she did that, the first time she sang through that, she rushed through it. It was like right through it. So I was telling her, I feel like the worst thing, is for an audience who's here to experience, the beauty of this art that you're portraying. The last thing we want to feel as an audience member is that you can't wait to sit down. So it's like you need to do whatever you need to do to be comfortable to present it so that we have the opportunity to relish in your sound. So what you saw after that was when we went back over and I got her to slow down. And she did it. I mean, and obviously she has a gorgeous, gorgeous voice. And Madam K is definitely a personality as well. Okay, guys, moving right along. Moving right along. Yes. Okay, I have one more opera person. Let me go ahead and do that. 1 second. This is Erin Simone.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long ways from home. A long ways from home.
Listen, that is such a talent there, man. And it's funny. If you guys saw the show when we actually did it when she was on here, Erin Simone, she goes by. I heard her. I was doing a masterclass in Georgia many years ago, and I heard her then. She was singing the I can't remember from an aria from somewhere, and I was thinking, who is this kid? And it's funny. It's like to see these people as an adult, it makes me feel old. Number one, but it's like literally such a gifted voice even back then. I reached out to her to have her come on, and as you can see, it's a naturally very well placed voice. Number one, naturally very passionate voices as well. And she just knows how to do it, man. No, Al, let me put that on the thing. He is exactly right. Before I get to Al's comment, the rest is amazing opera singers. He says, Carmen, absolutely. I can hear it. What is it? Ma foi, je ne sais pas, but peut-être, the rest it before the l'amour est ton oiseau réveillé. Man, she would be great at that. I wonder if she sings that. We should find out. Okay, guys, let me move on. Somebody says, "Hey, classmate, what's going on, T? Good to see you." Okay, guys, for those of you who are joining the restreaming of this is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. You can find me on all social media outlets at Travis Pratt Official. That's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, guys, moving right along. Got a couple more singers for you. Let me jump to like somebody else from. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Al. From oh, he said he heard in 2017. No, it was. I thought it was earlier than that. You may be right though. Let's go to somebody from the current season. So, guys, this is Key. Key is she calls herself Key the Performer. She is a superstar, bro. Like just flat out, like it's oozing from her pores. It doesn't matter where you see her. She's consistent with the branding. Anytime you see her on the street, she's dressed and she looks like this. And her motto was, "Be who you want to be." And she said, "You got to see it before you see it, or you never will see it." So let me bring her up real quick. You remember she was actually on the reunion show like a couple weeks ago. Let me bring her up real quick. This is Key.
And I hate to say I love you when it's so hard for me.
Come on here, Key.
And I hate to say I want you.
Come through.
When you make it so clear you don't want me.
Wow, that's so funny. And hopefully you guys saw her. It was the week before last. She came onto the reunion show and literally dressed the same way, giving you like literally superstar oozes from this girl's pore, man. And she's such a sweetheart and talented beyond measure. Okay, let me go ahead and remove that. Okay. Guys, jump in the comments. Let me know how you're enjoying this. Let me know what you think. I love when you guys give me the feedback. I love it. And I just said she does, and I'm guessing that he's agreeing. That I said that she oozes superstar, 100%. For those of you guys who know what we do here, please go ahead and tag people in the comment section who you feel like can benefit or enjoy what it is that we do here. Moving right along. This next guest, she and I was in a production together in Canada, like at least 5 years ago or so. Her name is Haley. Beautiful singer, and she's actually like a dancer first primarily. She happens to have a great voice as well. She's one of those triple threat performers. Let me go ahead and bring her up. One sec. There we go.
You haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do it wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong.
Oh wow, that was short. I wanted to hear more, but I wish I had a longer clip of that. So, like, what we talked about in that was like Haley's ability to connect to whatever it is that she's singing. She tells a story, and like while you're listening to her sing, you literally see pictures. And I think for those of you who are students of singing, or actors or storytellers, that is of paramount importance that you connect to it, because what's real for you will become real to the audience. If you're invested, we will be invested in terms of the delivery, right? So that's what she did with that, and she sang the fool out of it. I wish I had gotten to like the latter part of the song where she started to go up and do other things, but fabulous performer, and a great human being. She also talked about, going with what you have originally and making it happen. You understand what I mean? Like not worrying about or comparing yourself to anybody else. That was another thing, a huge topic of discussion when we were there. Let me go ahead and remove that. Hey, Corinthia, let me pull your comment up on the screen. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Corinthia, yes. Listen, I know you were busy this week. I started to call to ask you to come on to this. You guys remember Corinthia? She was on the show. And I saw a video of you recently singing Down, and you weren't singing opera either on Instagram. I got to try to find that so I can share that with the people. Good to see you, Corinthia. Let me address a couple of comments before I move on. Mr. Carper says Haley has a soft yet very soothing voice. Absolutely. And you want to know what else? She can wail too. She can actually belt. She wasn't belting in that song, but she definitely has it. Got a couple more clips for you guys. Okay, this next clip is a personal friend of mine. Her name is Senada. Senada is from, I forget, I think she's from South Carolina, but she went to school in Virginia, and we lived in the same neighborhood in, she's, oh Lord, it was good to see you too. She lived in a neighborhood, we lived in a similar, in the same neighborhood in Harlem. So I'm gonna bring up Senada, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what we worked on, because this is the result of what we did before. So Senada is one of those singers, and she sings like with her mouth closed. It's like and I finally got her to open her mouth in this, and literally I was screaming in the episode when she did it. I want you guys to see this. Hold on one second. Here we go. Do it again.
Okay. I'd like to say we gave it a try.
Yes.
Keep going.
I'd like to blame it all on life. Maybe we just weren't right. But that's
Senada, oh my, listen. It's a world of difference. It's a world of difference. I swear to God.
Yeah.
So what do we have to do to make you?
Y'all remember that episode? I was telling her what we got to do to make you believe that it works when you open your mouth. The first that she was singing straight through her teeth, guys. Give it a try. And then it goes, gave it a try. It was like, whoa, there's her voice. There's her voice. That was so exciting. Okay, I got one more clip for you guys. 1 second. This is Christopher Sinclair, who's a big shot attorney who happens to have a gorgeous voice as well. He was also on season 1. Let me pull him up real quick, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise, for it was grace that bought my liberty. I do not know just how he came to love me so.
Sing, Chris.
But he looked beyond all of my faults and saw my needs.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't go, because I will forever. And of course, you know, he sang that thing full voice, like literally belting like B flats and C's like it's nothing. Incredible voice. And it's funny. It's like you know, sometimes you come across, as teachers, we come across students who are just fearless. He's not necessarily worried about that's right. Leroy says he took us to church. He absolutely did, and he always does. He's not worried about what it sounds like or any of that. He's committed to what it is that he's saying, and that's something I envy. That's something, even as a teacher and a coach and a performer myself, that's something I look to divorce myself from the result, you know, and to be in the moment of whatever it is that we're trying to enjoy at the time. Because he's not looking for a response. He's so committed to what he's trying to say, and I think there's a lesson in that for all of us. Okay, so guys, for this week, that does it with the clips. What I would like to do, though, for the final moments of this show is I'd like to hear. That's right. Akita says it's personal, 100%. And you can actually put it on the screen, or you can send me an email at travisprattofficial@gmail.com. I'd like to know what you'd like to see me do in this next season. I'm getting prepared to do season 3. We're gonna close out this season today. I'm gonna take about a month or so hiatus to get prepared for, you know, season 3. I got some very exciting guests that's getting ready to come on. And I'd like to know what you guys would like to hear. You know what I'm saying? So like, what would you like to see me discuss on the show? What kind of artists would you like to see me bring on? All of that good stuff. I won't take up a lot of time to do that now, but like I said, if you want to jump in the comment section and say it now, by all means, you can do that. But if you want to send me an email, you can do that as well. Again, my email is travisprattofficial. It's on the screen. See it right there at the bottom, @gmail.com. And I can be found on all social media outlets on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter @Travis Pratt Official. All right, guys, so check it out. It has been this season 2 has been fantastic for me, guys. 1 was crazy. 2, I think, was even better. If you guys didn't see where I had literally 5 guests from the show on at one time, if you guys didn't catch that episode, please go back and look at it. It's on YouTube, and it's also on YouTube, and it's also on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook as well. My wife told me something. We want to hear you sing. Girl, when y'all talking about now? Or y'all talking about next season? Let's talk about doing too much. Okay, so so with that being, I did say next season, so I'm assuming that's what they're saying. Okay, bet I will. I would definitely do that. So you can look forward for that on next season. You know, I will start off the first show singing myself. So whatever your requests are, go ahead and send that to me, and I got you on that. Okay, so if that's opera, that's blues, if that's R&B, or whatever the case is, we can definitely get that done. Okay, guys, this has been. I got you, Leroy. I said bring some of your. Oh, I like that. Lakita says bring on some of your previous choir members. You know, that's definitely a thing that I was a huge part of my life at one time. So I would definitely do that. I would definitely bring on. Listen, Damien, what are you laughing at? I think he's laughing because the people saying singing now. Okay, so because that's what Corinthians said. Okay, so check it out. I would definitely start off season 3 with that. Thank you guys for hanging through this. I saw that it was a little choppy. A couple of you guys sent me text messages, and also on here that it was, I don't know what was going on with it. Hey, it's machines, and whatever the case was, I'm not sure. I guess the bandwidth or the Wi-Fi was going a little weird or something like that. But all is well. We're going to end it here on today. This is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt, and the comment section is going crazy over here. He said, "Ooh, HBCU concerts, choirs." Oh, Corinthia, that's good. That's good. And fall is about to come up right now. I'm on top of that. And what's funny, that's the thing about being connected. A lot of my personal friends are like conductors of some of these choirs. So I would definitely do that. Thank you so much, Honey Bunny says. But you're always great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, guys, what I will do is I will send you, if you want to be a part of my emailing list as well, you can send me an email at travisprattofficial@gmail.com. We can get you guys added to that as well. Thank you, Dees. Oh, I'm loving these comments. Listen, I'm trying to close out, and y'all act like y'all not ready to go. Y'all like y'all not ready to go. So check it out. Season 3 will probably be back in like about a month or so. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and like get things set up. I got artists already lined up to be on the show. I'm gonna bring back some of your favorite people as well, and all of that good stuff. But for tonight, we're gonna call it we're gonna call it a wrap. And I will be in touch with everybody with everything that's going on. Thank you guys for joining me on season 2. I will see you guys leading as I get prepared for season 3. I will send out the email address and everything like that as we get ready to go for it. Okay, guys. And on that note, have a good evening. This is Vocals and Vibrations. I'm your host, Travis Pratt. I can be found on all social media outlets at Travis Pratt Official. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you so much. I see what you're saying, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Have a good evening. Enjoy your Sunday.